Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Mark Parham Podcast. You can find me on Spotify by just typing in Mark Parham Podcast. I wanted to make a quick video about cancel culture because it's something that, a lot of people talk about. It's a term that is been popular, I would say, in the last maybe 10 years. It's been getting more popular and, people are talking about it, making videos on it. So I figured I'd make us, talk about it. So anyway, if you notice something about cancel culture, it's basically something that people use. It's a tool, in my opinion, that people use to silence people. And so if you notice when a conservative is speaking on a college campus, or trying to make a video online, or talks about a specific subject on Twitter, people will go in and say, oh, well, this person's a racist, they're a they don't like the gay community, they hate women, all this other stuff. And it's just really a tool to silence people, because you notice after in the day when you have celebrities or people that go along with the agendas that certain groups are trying to push, they never have anything to say when you know they do something wrong. And I'm not going to go into specific examples, but I just find it so amazing that media outlets, certain media outlets, will magnify a star actor speaking out against abortion, speaking out on crime, speak out on things like fathers needing to be in the household, things like that. And they'll sit up and make those people like they're monsters. And I think we're in a time right now where, what I always say, where things that are up are down and things that are down are up, because anybody who has an opinion, who goes against the grain, is considered a horrible person now. But it's so funny, the folks that are really deciding on who's getting canceled and who can't get a job and who can't do this and who can't do that, you know years later you find out that those are the same people that are really monsters behind closed doors. I mean, even look at Hollywood, people who are speaking out against certain crimes that were being done to certain people. Those people didn't get any movie roles, they lost their careers. They had people make fun of them. But I think people are waking up from that. People are seeing that cancel culture is used to censor people, in universities, in classrooms. It's all across the board. It's not just celebrities. People are waking up to it. I think people are tired of it. And now we have the internet where people can speak out and voice their opinion. Before, you had mainstream media outlets like MSNBC and CNN. They were able to basically put up a star on television and say, well, this person's a horrible person and you shouldn't follow them, and this person is racist and all this other stuff, when the real racists are the people calling people racist. You ever notice all of these organizations will do all this talk about racism and diversity? And if you look at CNN, MSNBC, some of these news organizations, they hardly have any minorities working there. And they have probably, maybe in leadership positions, maybe one or two black people. And it really amazes me that people don't take the time and do their research and realize who the people are that are spewing this nonsense. A lot of these, even some of these Hollywood liberals, they'll talk about all of this. Well, I'm for diversity, and this person like Donald Trump, he's a racist. Some of those people don't even have one black friend. They don't have a black neighbor in their neighborhood, and some of them behind the scenes don't want to live next to black people. And I just find it so funny that they get on these platforms and they get on their high horse and they always want to call people out and tell people how to think, when let's be honest, they don't live around black people. Some of the people that are watching this video live around more black people than these big Hollywood stars that tell you how to think. And so again, a lot of them are hypocrites, and people are waking up to this whole thing with cancel culture. And I like that more people are speaking out, because before you had major outlets, news channels and stuff, being able to basically end people's career if they said one thing. I mean, look at I think it was an NBA star from the Orlando Magic. He's a conservative, but I think he was one of the people, I'm not sure what team he plays for, but he was one of the people that didn't want to kneel. Remember the George Floyd thing happened? And people made this guy out like he was a career criminal or something. And then the career criminals out there who are smoking, drinking, making, certain music and certain songs and stuff, they're celebrated like heroes. And so, I really think we're living in the twilight zone sometimes. but it's really, again, it's a tool to censor people. It's a tool to have everybody think the same and, just go along with the agenda. And so, again, I think to make America better, we need more independent thinkers. We need to get away from the groupthink. And also, if you like a person that Hollywood or the media tells you, is a bad person, maybe do a little bit of research. Some people that Hollywood has told me, oh, well, these people, they're not good people because of their views and stuff. Some of these people actually are very smart, and some of them have a point. I mean, look at what they tried to do to Joe Rogan. I'm not even going to go into, his situation, but with Joe Rogan, they tried to destroy a man's podcast because, they found some videos or some old stuff of things he didn't agree, things they didn't agree, with him on. And so, again, none of us are human. I mean, none of us are perfect angels. We all make mistakes. And to cancel people because they said one bad thing or one, I would say, racist thing in the past, that's all of us. The people watching this video, including me, have said, probably racist, well, not probably, but I've said some things that probably would be offensive to other groups. And some of you watching this video have done the same. So, again, we're not perfect angels. Every day you try to strive to be a better person, and that's all you can do. This whole cancel culture thing and telling people who to like and who to follow online and stuff, I think it's corny. People are waking up to it, and I think it's going to be a thing of the past. Really, it was used to control people's minds, and a lot of big companies and organizations use it to get you to follow their agenda. So anyway, I know I was rambling, but follow me on Spotify. Just type in Mark Parham Podcast, and again, I'm there. Please enjoy please enjoy the rest of your day, and then also, speak out, make a podcast, make videos. I mean, if there's something that concerns you or you see something happening in America that you don't like, speak out. That's the only way you're going to solve things. So thank you.